What's up guys, it's Zach from Digital Pinnacle and welcome to my top 5 countdown of the best features that will be in No Man's Sky, the upcoming adventure survival game that allows you to explore a procedurally generated universe. No Man's Sky is being created by indie developers Hello Games, and it caught our eye from the moment it was announced with its incredibly beautiful art style and its innovative game engine. Without further ado, here are some of the best features that No Man's Sky will include. At number 5, we have upgradable gear and ships. In No Man's Sky, your role will be to explore the vast universe and collect resources and information from the planets you discover. You get rewarded with units, which can then be used to purchase new survival gear, tools, and spacecrafts. On top of this, each spacecraft will have between 1 to 3 armaments, which can then be upgraded. Random upgrades can also be found in shiny loot boxes whilst exploring the vast universe. The upgrade system sounds great, and it means that exploring and collecting resources has a purpose. At number 4, we have space battles. Whilst travelling through space, you may encounter other spaceships or large fleets that belong to different factions, some being friendly and others hostile. Players will be able to engage in space combat if they wish to. These battles can take place in the vast expanses of space or in hazardous asteroid fields that threaten to collide with your ship. Space battles are brilliant because they make space travel more enjoyable and less of a mundane journey between planets. For number 3, we have planetary exploration. In No Man's Sky, any planet you see can be flown to, and you can seamlessly enter the planet's atmosphere and land on its surface. Each planet has been described as planet-sized. Basically, they're huge, and it will take an extremely large amount of time to cover them on foot. Some planets are covered with dense jungles populated by randomly generated creatures, and others are covered with massive oceans that can be dived into and explored. Planets will have sentinels that will attempt to kill the player if they start to kill too many life forms on a planet, or if they start to drain too many resources. This may be to reinforce the fact that No Man's Sky is more about discovery and exploration than about intense action and killing aliens. It is safe to say that exploring planets will be extremely fun. Coming down at number 2, we have social aspects. No Man's Sky will be an online game, and every single player will actually be in the same universe. Though it may be very rare to actually bump into another player, the developers have described it as being like Dark Souls or Journey. When you do encounter another player, you won't know who they are, and more importantly, whether they are friend or foe. A very nice online feature is planet naming. When you discover a totally new planet, it will have a randomised Latin name by default. However, the player will be able to name this planet, and it will permanently have this name that will be visible to all other players. It's worth noting, however, that No Man's Sky can also be played offline with no other players. Finally, at number 1, the pinnacle of No Man's Sky's features, we have a procedurally generated universe. You may have been wondering how some of the features I mentioned earlier, such as being able to name your own planets, or every single player being in the same universe, would work. The simple answer is No Man's Sky is absolutely colossal, and it achieves this through procedural generation. Thanks to this, No Man's Sky has a ridiculous amount of solar systems and planets to discover and explore. The developers have calculated that there are over 18 quintillion planets to find, each one being randomly generated. The developers have used an extremely complex algorithm to determine what a planet will be like. For example, the planet's distance from a sun can determine whether it contains life, the elemental composition of the planet, and even how hazardous the planet is. All of the life forms are also randomly generated and make for some extremely bizarre results. The aim of the game is to travel to the centre of the universe, and whilst the developers haven't revealed too much, they have said that the reason for this will be extremely compelling and ultimately a task the players want to do. The massive scale of No Man's Sky is almost impossible to comprehend, but it is something that makes No Man's Sky a game you should look out for. So that's our top 5 features of No Man's Sky. We'd love to know what features you are excited for, so please comment below. No Man's Sky will be released on PS4 and PC on June 21st in North America, June the 22nd in Europe, and on June 24th in UK this year. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks very much guys.